I'm at the side of the road here. It's a very narrow, pretty lonely road. It looks very cold. It is 14 degrees Celsius in here. With the wind, probably a little less. But look at that beach down there. Isn't that beautiful? I think I'll have my coffee break here. Can't stop looking at that. It's so beautiful. I guess I just arrived at my destination for I don't know how long. I turned on my heater because I would like to have it cozy. And then I will eat some lunch. Yeah. Here we go. So I think I'll just throw in some salad here. I love these things. They're so handy. Some garlic powder, some herbs. Come on. Oh, there's not much left, that's why. Some oil, vinegar. There's not much left. Gotta chop some more onions. Gotta turn on my inverter. Well, 5 is enough. It's already done. I can watch my stove's consumption of power with this app. We're still good. I was driving a few minutes ago and the battery is fully charged now by the B2B charger that I installed, luckily. I'm so glad I did. Because the sun is not always shining, you know. So option 2 to get my battery fully charged. I usually use the same container again to eat my food out of it. Usually don't use any plates. Save dishes, you know. Maybe a little ketchup. I always buy the zero ketchup. I make sure that there is no sugar and no salt in it already. It's just tomato, like it should be. But usually there's a lot of sugar and a lot of salt in there. Of course, there's other things in there that I would not put in there if I would make my ketchup myself. But I cannot do everything myself. I always secure my table when I'm driving, so I have to loosen it when I'm staying somewhere, so I can move it wherever I want. Usually I sit here or here, or I could also sit here. For those of you who have seen my previous videos and my struggle with the diesel heater, it works just fine now. Yeah, I'm really glad I fixed it by myself.
Now all the way back. Time for a break and for some food. I need to cook some sweet potatoes. I already have some chicken and some vegetable. And my battery is full now from charging by driving, so I can use the induction stove. This is just a normal picnic stop with a garbage container bin. It looks like it's close to a lake or a river. I don't know. I have to look it up where I am.
Today it's pretty cold compared to the days before. It's 15 degrees Celsius inside of Hobo. It's probably the same outside. Let's get going and cook something before I get too hungry. Okay. It got really chilly today. It's raining the whole day, at least in this area. I found a spot right next to the road where I decided to stay for the night. I drove again three and a half hours. I think that's enough per day. I'm not on a race, you know. And this one is hungry. What else? And I turned on the heater. It went up within 10 minutes from what was it? 14 degrees Celsius, and now it is already 18. So my heater is working. Those who watched my previous videos, you know I had some issues with my diesel heater. I tried to fix it myself because I installed it. It's working now. I hope it stays that way. You know, I have this Italian coffee maker, this little one, and I much more prefer this kind of coffee. I do have instant coffee as well, but it's just not the same. This little coffee maker is not able to run on the induction stove. There's supposed to be an adapter, like a little plate you can put underneath. I have to find a store that sells that, or order it or whatever. So every time I want a real coffee, I have to set up my other stove run by gas. And I do have this coffee, already ground coffee, but again I prefer the real thing. I have this little coffee mill, and since it got empty or almost empty this morning, I have to grind some coffee today, and that's what I'm gonna do now.